There's been no official cause of death in the United States saying that. However, other countries there have been.
Okay.
My problem with stuff that comes from other countries, well, listen, our government sucks too, but some of the stuff that comes from other countries, you're like, I don't know what kind of technology they got where they're making these calls. But I've seen a lot of stuff about spontaneous combustion, and I don't know if there's a scientific explanation for it, but I believe these people caught on fire and burned up. Like, it's pretty obvious.
Is it? Yeah, I don't know.
It's supposed to, the working theory is a chemical imbalance where it touches and doesn't need, there's obviously elements that when you put them together, they go up. Oxygen with a lot of things,
But a lot of things go into that, like, where you're at, like your environment, were you somewhere were you in a locked room with a bunch of cans of gasoline and you get static electricity or something? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of things go into that.
There are. Some people could think, what if somebody got really drunk and had a cigarette and, but to make it, that's what makes this still an ongoing thing and not ruled out officially is because only certain times can humans burn to ashes. Several things must occur for the human body to burn to ashes. And this is from the National Institute of Health. If anybody wants to read that there, by all means, notes that burn victims have to die for the body fat to begin melting, and a tear in the skin must occur for the melted fat to soak the burned clothes, igniting an effect to produce heat for a lengthy, extended period of time. So that's what it would take for the human body to burn to ashes. In spontaneous human combustion, those or suspected cases, all of those criteria have been met. The body burned from ashes. In the center of the body with the the limbs and stuff still relatively okay.
You have to have a continuing heat source like it's got to be.
Well, you have oxygen, and
like
wind.
if you're being cremated, you know what I mean. Just for instance, like they're constantly applying heat to you and fire. You know what I mean? Like you have
get rid
to
of
be.
Bone is even harder.
I don't know. You'll just catch on fire and get hotter and hotter and burn to ash. Like there has to be some sort of outside influence, I would think.
Yes. Yeah. If you've seen pictures, and there's pictures out on the internet, I don't have any right now, but it looks like it all starts gut, chest, right around this area, and there's relatively no burns on the hands and the forearms or the legs, the shins, and the feet, or the head. Now, you could say, that's and by all means, you're not going to find argument with me, but that's easily replicable because you can just have a really high burning fire, heat, thermite, something like that, drag a dead body over top and the middle of them, and you'll have that because the body's not going to catch, you know what I mean, and burn up like to the limbs, but a lot of you would have to have access to a lot of things, and this person who has to be doing it must be all over the world, going.
Did they ever say if, like, in any other cases, if they ate something that, or just anything that they could have burped up, or anything like that would cause a reaction of, you never know what they ate, but why they're burning from the inside out? Is there any
I don't think they've gotten into that far.
Well, I guess you guys kind of can't because they're they destroyed all the evidence.
Well, I guess that's true.